Welcome back to our loyal fans. Tonight, we're interviewing the cast of Jack Mehoff Out of Time. Tonight, we have Gavin, Sam, Aiden, and Brad with us. So, for starters, just wanted to check in. How have things been since the last time we interviewed you after the Boxman Chronicles?
Better since Blue is gone. Also, I've gone through rehab. I'm completely rehabilitated. I'm no longer on drugs. I just have a crippling addiction to caffeine instead.
That's a lot healthier, so I'm happy to hear that.
Thank you.
So,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I will go ahead. So for me, it's kind of a mixed end. Because I'm really disappointed Blue's gone. He's so much better than every other member of the cast to hang out with. I hate everybody else. He's the only person I can stand to be with. So that's really disappointing to me. But I mean, I gotta say though, I'm loving my new lifestyle. I'm on purely natural medication and stuff. So like crack, meth, pills. It's great.
Complete role reversal from the last time I see.
Unfortunately.
Just a better lifestyle. He doesn't get it because he's off of it, and they brainwashed him.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes,
we can hear
you. Hey, Brad.
We can hear you. Can you see me, guys? Guys, can you see me?
We cannot see
No,
your
we
camera's
can't
off.
see you.
Brad, your camera's off.
How do I activate?
You gotta press the
You
button.
have to press the video button.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see.
We can see you. We can't.
Braden, you're muted.
You're
We
muted
can't
now.
hear you.
No,
You muted your mic.
Braden, you're muted.
Bradley Cooper.
Braden, you're muted.
Brayden,
You
please.
you muted
mute
your
yourself.
mic.
Brad, you're muted.
You muted.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah,
Okay,
We can hear you now.
we can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I thought you could hear me, guys.
No, we couldn't hear you.
No, we couldn't.
It's like after filming, filming was great for me personally. I got to play this character called Tyler.
It was Tyrone.
I'm sorry. It's so I got to play Tyler, and playing the character, it was really touching.
Brad, I'm gonna jump in real fast. Your co-star was right. It is Tyrone.
It is Tyrone.
It's fine. Where'd I leave off? So playing as Tyler, it was great. Because,
Would you stop disgracing the most well-rounded character to ever come into the film industry?
See, you say that. It's the character I'm playing. All right.
His name is Tyrone.
His name is Tyrone.
It is Tyrone.
Tyrone Bradley. Listen.
You're muted again. Braden, you're muted
Please
again.
press the unmute button.
My God,
Brad.
you fucking dumbass. You are muted. You are muted.
Just skip past him. Let's keep going.
All right.
Okay. So, sorry.
No.
Tyrone. Tyrone.
Yes,
Tyrone.
Yes, Tyrone.
Tyrone. Very easy.
Tyrone.
2 syllables.
Okay. So
You know, the thing you read from in the script.
Oh, I remember the script. Sorry, my mistake. So playing as Tyrone, it was life-changing, because Tyler is such a specific and unique person. All right, he's rich, he's famous, he's cool, he's the cool guy, right? And it was life-changing. It really made me feel like.
Okay, we're just gonna move on.
Aiden,
Next question.
how have things been for you?
Well, to start off with, they weren't that great because, as you know, I mean, it was okay. Playing Bacrag was a great experience for me. He's an amazing character, really in depth. As a pimp, it really changed my worldview.
He's kind of like the leader of everything. He's kind of he's
Bradley.
Catted are you?
And continue.
But of course, my original vision for the film was it was kind of stomped on a little bit, you know. And you know, I mean, Joss Whedon, he's a dickhole, you know. He came in and like took over the project. The studio.
Worst director I've ever worked with. He tried to suck my dick.
He did suck my dick for $20.
Yeah, I was
That's
there.
a pretty cheap price.
Yeah, no, it's he's pathetic.
He kind of just came in one day and he had already apparently talked to the studio heads, and he had just taken over the project. I don't know what had happened, but I got the film ripped out from underneath me. Of course, I was still in it.
Am I still here, guys?
Yes,
can you hear me,
yeah,
guys?
yes,
Yes,
you're
Brad.
You are here. Okay, Aiden, continue.
Okay. It got ripped out from underneath me, and that was obviously devastating. But I was able to stay on the project as Lecraig, which was a good experience. And then finally, after some community uproar, talking about how they wanted the original director back, the studio folded, and they gave it back to me. And we were able to do some pretty good work on set, I'd say, at least.
I agree with that. The stuff that's going to be coming in the Harkins cut, it is flawless.
Groundbreaking.
Massive character building, insane fight scenes.
If you thought the first film was good, wait till you see this one. I thought that was the best film ever made, and it could never be topped. Harkins pulled it off.
All right. Here's
It made
my
me a better man. It made me a better man.
Rated.
Because
We've moved on.
Here's the best thing I can do, or the best thing I can say. The movie 1917 from 2019, fantastic, almost looked like a one-take movie. They have fantastic filmmaking techniques. The Harkins cut did that 30 times better. It made that movie look like a shitty Lord of the Rings film.
It's true. It's true. Wait a minute. Wait, you just trash talk Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I did.
hey, you can't do that.
You got a problem
man.
with it?
Yeah, you can't
Shut
do
up,
that,
Braden.
man.
We have to pay royalties to even name drop Lord of the Rings on this show, so I
Yeah.
hope you're ready to pay.
God damn it.
Hey, it's not
why-
coming out of
why
my
would you do
wallet.
We're already in
You
debt
really
as is,
just
guys.
should
We have
not
to stop
have
this
done
shit.
that. You
Okay, alright, you know what? Let's move on.
All right. Well,
Keep
a
going.
lot of people are questioning if the new characters in Jack Mehoff Out of Time are going to appear in future projects. So, do you know if any of them or all of them will reappear?
I think
I'll take this one.
Alright,
I'll take this
Harkins,
one.
no,
I
Bradley,
can take
Bradley,
this one.
Guys, let
I'll
Harkins
take
take
Yes,
this
I
one.
can take the. No, I can
Harkins
take
is
this
in
one.
charge. Let Harkins
Guys,
take this, guys. Come on.
I can take this
You
one.
guys-
Sam, Brad.
Yeah, Harkins can
Sam,
take this one,
Sam.
guys. Come on.
Come on.
Hey, Gavin, you need to let Aiden take this one. Go ahead.
So, obviously, people have seen the film already, so they know that Lecraig has passed on. But there are still many of the characters that were introduced, you know, like Tyrone. And, yeah, Tyrone will be showing up again. It's almost guaranteed. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to say exactly when, but he will be showing up again.
Yeah, we have great things planned for the future. We're already in the process of writing 2 more films. The future's looking bright.
The stab was just not effective. The stab did not work. It didn't kill him
Braden,
because
shut up.
Shut up.
I was answering the question.
And Harkins already answered it. It's all good. All right, it's okay.
As far as new characters that we saw in the film, which aside from Anonymous, pretty much everybody was a new character. Are we going to see people such as Kent, or was that sort of just a passerby that forced themselves on the set?
I'll take this one. So Kent, we can't talk a lot about, partly because we're not really sure where the studio is going with that at this point, but also under contract. As I said, I am the contract, and I'm running it pretty thin. So we probably shouldn't get into Kent.
But
Okay.
I will say
My
this is a common misconception. This film is actually a prequel, And Jack Mehoff is actually, I sure hope nothing bad man's from the first film. It is the same character, just earlier this time. Brad, what is going on?
I can't even see his camera. I can't see his video
Brad.
feed, so I don't know what's happening.
Is
has
he,
a
This is the real lightsaber I stole from the set. They don't know I actually took this.
Brad,
No,
we're
we
filming
broke.
the interview. Brad, put the lightsaber away. Also, you just admitted to stealing it from set with the director here.
Yeah, Brad, that wasn't really the smartest move.
Hey, Harkins,
Sorry, guys. I have to
I
stop
can,
the live stream. I have to stop.
I can deal
No,
with it if you want.
it's okay. He's still under contract. We need to keep him.
Oh. So like 3 years?
At least 7.
All right.
6. Take it or leave it.
What was the question again?
5.
Okay, that's
All right.
Okay.
Moving on from getting rid of your castmate.
I'll take this one. I'll take this one.
No, Braden, he hasn't even asked the question yet.
He didn't ask the question.
I'll take this
You
one.
have to let
guys.
him ask it.
You know
You
what?
have to let him
I
ask the
wish I
question.
wasn't sober around you guys. I know I thought tensions were getting better, but that was a lie. It's so
Dude.
bad right now. I
Hey,
can't
we're
deal
rooming
with you
together. Get over here.
guys. No. I have to fight it.
Dude, I've got plenty. Come on. You know you want some.
Stop.
In fact, you know what? Hang on.
You need help.
Sam,
So
let's
Gavin, stay strong.
keep this
Stay
PG.
strong.
We got a lot of backlash on the last interview for Gavin doing drugs on set. I want
Just ask. Go ahead and ask the question.
Okay. You guys had mentioned earlier that you guys are currently writing for a couple other films. Are you allowed to discuss more on them? Because I know last time we did a casting review, you said it was a lot under wraps at the moment. So has more been allowed to be revealed?
Is it okay if I take this one?
Yeah,
I'll
go
take
ahead.
this
You
Okay,
and Sam can take this one real quick because you're writing on a project yourself. right now.
All I feel comfortable with disclosing right now
So
is that they are.
basically,
No, hey, let me answer
Just
first.
take
You
turns. Take turns.
They are both prequel films to the first Boxman movie. Everything so far does take place after Jack Mehoff, but it is still prequel films to the first Boxman movie. I will say that.
yeah, so pretty much what he said is entirely correct, except that it's not, and they're all basically they're all prequel films. Like Jack Mehoff, so far everything is taking place after Jack Mehoff, but before the first Boxman movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Do we know have we seen the characters that these other prequel films are going to be based around, or no?
Yes.
The main
yeah,
characters,
it's
yes, but there are new characters introduced in these films.
one that I'm personally very excited for. In fact, I can't tell you much about it, but I personally created the character. And I'm very excited to see him on the big screen in cinemas across the country.
Kent is better.
How quickly do you think we're going to get a cast list for whichever next prequel film is going to come out?
I'm not sure, only because we still aren't 100% certain the trajectory of these next two films, which one's going to be released first, all that. But the cast is fairly similar for them, so I imagine it won't be too long.
Guys.
That's
guys, what
copyrighted.
happened, guys?
That is
What
very
was that?
heavily copyrighted. So.
That's more royalties. See, now we've got royalties
Guys,
from
it's
Star
like a
Wars
thing.
and Lord of the Rings.
You know what, Sam?
Okay, don't say the names.
You're
Don't
the one
say the
who-
names. Don't add on to it.
It's just like if I said Harry Potter.
No, stop!
No, guys,
Damn, you're going to put
We
me
can't
in
afford
bankruptcy
this.
because of this.
Braden,
The
Braden.
interview's
Yeah,
got to pay
Braden,
for it.
we can hear you. It's okay. We can hear you.
okay, guys. What was the question,
Last
guys?
question that I have for you guys tonight. How has the tension been between all of you guys since Boxman Chronicles? Because I know when we had a
Dude,
cast interview
guys.
for that one, it was very rough and you guys were not getting along very well.
With-
So how's
I
that?
honestly-
evolved?
With
Guys, can I
Blue
answer this
being
one, guys?
gone,
Guys,
it's better.
Guys, guys,
Shut up,
guys,
shut up,
guys, guys,
shut up,
guys,
shut up,
guys,
shut the hell
guys,
up,
guys,
shut,
guys, listen here.
shut up,
Listen here,
I'm
Sam,
going,
whatever
shut
your name,
up,
Matt,
shut up,
Matt, is that your
shut
name,
up.
Sam?
shut up, I'm going first, I'm going first.
Good. He's stupid. Well, honestly, the tensions have been really great. The cast and I have become really close with each other. This is our life's work coming together,
Listen.
and we're loving it.
Everything he
It's
just
fantastic.
said. There are times when we all love each other, but as you can see, there are times where, I mean, he's a drug addict now. I understand what it was like
Shut
being the
up.
sober one.
Hey, shut up. Me and Gavin especially have been great friends. We're very respectful to each other all the time.
Especially on Tuesdays.
Aiden, what's your take on the subject?
Well, we all have a contract, so. We
You
have
look a little
contract.
stressed there, best friend.
Yeah.
You want some coke to?
No one wants your drugs.
I need money.
Again, Sam, please keep PG. No drugs on set.
I was
got a
talking about
lawsuit.
the powder.
The powder.
No
Yeah.
one wants
Not
your
Coca-Cola.
family-friendly substances.
No, yeah, I wasn't talking about Coca-Cola. Don't worry.
No one wants your substances, friend. Okay.
Is Harkins okay?
What happened?
I don't know. I saw like a red light thing in the mirror behind him, and then his camera cut out. You better lock your door, Kevin.
And he runs out. We are currently witnessing a murder happen on set.
This is a message to all of you.
Get him, Harkins.
And now I have to pay royalties to Marvel.
Man, we're paying royalties to everyone.
You're not paying anything. I have to pay it.
The good thing no one said Star Trek.
God damn it, Sam.
I think we should end the interviews.
No, I think we got time for one
No.
more question.
There's
I think we're good for another question. You had one more question, right, Anthony?
Yes, I did. I'm going to wait for Gavin to finish stabbing Brad, who apparently invaded his home office.
Gavin, just
Apparently quarantining doesn't work.
Just let him leave. What a
Social
weak
distance,
little
guys.
thing.
Social distance.
Yeah. We got to make sure everyone, and I just want to leave a message because with these tough times and COVID, with all this like COVID stuff coming around and no vaccine in sight, I want to make sure everybody's going to be wearing their masks because until we can get a vaccine for COVID, there's a lot going on. Braden seems like he's hurting a little bit, but yeah, I want to make sure that until we get a vaccine for COVID, everyone's wearing their masks, staying at least 600 feet apart from each other, and
I think everyone should get their
coughing
vaccines.
around old
It's
people.
very important.
Well, there's no vaccines around yet. We've got to make sure there's more. We got to get the vaccines made. Oh, okay.
The studio is actually, they've been in talks with a couple big medicine corporations to get us some early doses. So that'll be good for our studio in general, because they want to protect the companies that are on the up and rise. So
Yeah, actually, there's some really good companies. One of them is known for actually creating napalm.
All right, then. Final question for the night. Due to all the COVID concerns, how has that impacted all of the filming for Boxman Chronicles and Jack Mehoff?
Well, I'll take this. So, in preparation for each filming shoot, what we would do is we would totally distance ourselves from society for 2 week periods, and then we'd take a break. And before these 2 week periods, we would wait 2 weeks after coughing on some old people. And if those old people got COVID, then we would have to schedule it back a little bit just to make sure that none of the cast members had COVID. We had some very good precautions.
It's here.
true. Yeah.
Aiden, will we be seeing you as the head director for future films, or is this going to be your up and coming for the Boxman, and then you guys step back?
Well, for this film, it was really about scenery for me. I wanted to give the viewers an in-depth look at what the world of Boxman was. Lots and lots of long shots and just beautiful scenery, because nothing can beat that.
Walking's pretty cool too.
Walking as well. I like to include a lot of walking, because seeing how someone walks is it's a crucial part of understanding their character, as you'll come to see whenever the Harkins cut gets released.
I've seen the Harkins cut for myself. I'm actually editing the Harkins cut in its entirety.
No, you're not. It's me.
No, I did it.
No.
So, anyways, ignore what his dumbass is saying. I edited the Harkins cut in its entirety for director Harkins. And I can say I'm very proud of my work, and quite frankly, his work as the director. I think he did a great job world building. Like, for example, I love George Lucas's work, but when his world building kind of sucks a little bit. Like, he's all right at it, but the way Harkins films his walking and world building scenes, it was magnificent. And my editing work, quite frankly, is some of the best I've ever done.
Do we know when the Harkins cut is going to be released? Because we all know that it is definitely going to come out. It's just, do we know when, so the fans can...
Very soon.
Soon.
Very,
Maybe.
very soon.
At some point.
All right. Well, I thank you guys for your time tonight, for joining me for another cast interview.
That would be my
I don't
pleasure.
know why I'm
my
alive.
personal pleasure.
I better be getting paid good for this shit.
No. You know what? You don't even deserve a dime for working with us anymore. All right? You're single-handedly the reason why production was delayed.
And stop the interview, please.